Why do you think there's a lot of chasing travel ball trophies?
I think that there's a lot of people out there who want to live vicariously through kids. And I think what happens is they have this perception in their head of what a winner is. And their perception of what a winner is someone who wins. And I think that's just an incomplete perspective of what a winner is, because you can't control winning all the time. And if you want to raise a winner, you probably should focus on how they respond to failure better, especially in a game like baseball, than you focus on them winning at all costs and then getting frustrated when they don't win. That's not a winner. A winner is someone who's failed over and over and over again and still gets back up. So teach them to get back up.
I think a good travel ball coach tries to get better every day. And they don't talk about other clubs. They don't talk about other players. They don't make excuses for their players. I hear a lot of coaches a lot of times talk about, well, that other team did X, Y, and Z. If a team beats me or embarrasses my group, I love it.
Yeah.
We've talked about this, Coach Ballgamer. I'll shake his hand. You guys did a heck of a job. And I'll take notes and I will go back to our group like, hey, we got work to do. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting that we don't have it all figured out and we get to work on this, and everything that happened is today, that's my fault. And I will teach you guys how to navigate it moving forward. So don't give it a second thought. That's on me.
The advice to the kid that doesn't make that high school team.
First of all, you want to get down next to him and you want to just sit in it with him. It's similar to Coach RAC and I when we got cut, right? So you want to sit in there and allow that frustration, that grief, that sadness. But once that passes, they have a choice to make. Do they double down on the process and they get after it and they go the old Michael Jordan route that we've all heard before? Not that they're going to be the greatest in the history of the world, but like, do you want to double down on the process and prove coach wrong versus proving him right? Or are you passionate about something else? Like, what is your passion? What if I gave you one thing right now where you could visualize having fun doing, what is it? It might not be baseball. And if it's not, go do that.
Figuring out what the kid's passion is, because some kids will just want to get after it again. Like, okay, I didn't make the team, but I really wanted to be a part of the team. In which case, yeah, come alongside them and be like, all right, right now you need to get a little bit faster. I could see you contributing to this team. If you had some wheels, we could use you as a pinch runner. We can stick you in the outfield, this kind of thing. You got to work on this, and this. I think to get there, I would recommend doing this. This is what I did when I played to train these things, and give them a plan. And then if you see that some kid's willing to put in that kind of work to make the team, then it's like, it doesn't even matter that much if they improve marginally. It's like, if you have a kid with that kind of mentality, that's kind of the kid you want to have around the clubhouse anyways, Yeah. So I feel like that kid, if they put in that work, they can make the team the next year. And then how big of a story of overcoming is that? Like, oh, you didn't make the team, but then you put in the work and then you did make the team.
I am just so proud that you are creating this culture of coaches can be really fun, and coaches can have a major impact on a child's life. I love that you're looking through that lens and you're creating great parents and great coaches in not just the baseball world, but the youth sports world every day that you wake up and create content. And I say, keep this NYABC thing going. I think it's going to be huge, beyond measure. It's going to change the game of baseball. And I know last year you didn't make any money doing it. You're doing it for free again this year. But trust me when I say that don't matter. The impact matters. So keep doing it. As much as I can show up for you, I will. Whatever you need me to do, play the bongo, tell a story, give out nicknames, I'm ready to go. So a big fan, and thanks for coming on, brother.
Yeah, well, it's an honor hearing that from you, man. I'll tell you what, dude, the last NYABC and getting to see you in your element was one of the more fun things I've gotten to experience. Me and all the other coaches were like gathered around. It's like, we're watching a master at work here. Let's like, I was like notepad out and all, dude. So yeah, dude, I'm excited. I think we got some really special things. And I think both of us have a similar mission, and it's fun to be pushing in the same direction.